Hello, Peter John Cooper here. This is a little additional piece to my series Blood and Bones. I'm calling this part 12A, Trumpspeak. Since I recorded the last item about dialogue, I came across a very interesting piece by Emily Goretzky about the way Donald Trump communicates with his audience. I think it throws an interesting light on what I was saying there, and also refers back to earlier ideas I was throwing out about cognitive bias and so on. I've got a feeling that Emily Goretzky is a nom de guerre, so I can't be sure of his or her sex, and I haven't been able to make contact. Anyway, I hope that he or she doesn't object to my borrowing their ideas. As I understand it, Emily observes that Donald Trump's tweets are composed of half-formed sentences that he leaves his audience to complete. Thus, he can speak to a great many people who use their own cognitive biases to reinforce what he says. It's more than a sort of shorthand for the converted. It's a form of grooming that enables the listener to feel that he is speaking directly to them about their own problems. He is, as Steven Pinker suggests, synchronizing their speech with his. Thus, Trump can tap into a wide range of views and loose strands of opinion that, to our logical minds, seem to have little in common. It is, in analysis, a brilliant rhetorical device and corresponds closely with my observations on dialogue in my previous essay. It's a form of discourse we playwrights, writers and artists of all hues need to be aware of, in which logical progression is not needed in an argument or a dialogue. Any form of logic, in fact, gets in the way of this sort of rhetorical device by closing off the alt opinion and the downright mad. It is also, to refer back to an earlier idea, a form of ritual in which the call and response, while unconscious, reinforces ready-made ideas. As writers, perhaps, we have eschewed ritual as part of our discourse, preferring to let our audiences think for themselves. But in fact, what we have done is fail to give satisfaction to something primal and atavistic that Trump has latched onto. The thing being that once you have groomed your audience and synchronized your conversation, then the ritual can be tightened and simplified to a form of propaganda. Hitler and Goebbels were particularly adept at this, and it behoves us to understand that nothing is the same since 2016, and we need to rethink our approach. This also corresponds with ideas that, in order to change people's minds, you must find something to agree with in their thinking. It is only by an initial positive response that we can enter into the sort of dialogue that might go some way to changing opinions. I'm not sure, I'm not suggesting that we're going to steady the sinking ship, but at least we may be more aware of what is actually happening. Agree, groom, synchronize, ritualize, change minds. Give it some thought. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back to part 13, Secrets and Lies, soon. Oh, and don't forget to like and share, if you will. Thank you.